Hey everybody, I just came back inside from taking the most exhilarating walk that I have ever taken in quite some time. I have been sitting and listening to Linda Clements talk on the presentation for our class this week. And, I've heard my preacher talk about being lukewarm for Christ and things like that. And that is out there in the New Testament. But this woman is on fire, isn't she? Miss Clements? Oh my gosh. She inspired me to start today to do something better with this temple for Christ. And like I said, I'm just getting back from my walk. My son went with me on his bicycle, so maybe I can be an encouraging factor for him to do what's necessary as well. I was watching on YouTube. I actually went out there and easily enough put in Fit for Christ. And there's a video out there that was so cool, and it just really touched my heart. It's about these people in Hyattsville, Maryland. They meet in a Catholic church, I believe it is, parking lot at 5 o'clock in the morning. They start out with prayer. They do exercises. And they're not doing it for their own personal and selfish needs or whatever. They're doing that for the glory of Christ, to put the community together and to support one another so that their temples, their bodies together can be absolute temples that would honor Christ in a wonderful way. They're also doing that in Atlanta, but outside. And they are doing aerobic and maybe yoga type exercises, maybe some kind of little Zumba stuff as well, to gospel music. And that too was uplifting to me, because I love that song Stomp by Kurt Franklin. I love it. And I blast that thing in my truck when I feel down and out and whatever, and stomp, and it just makes you feel like moving. And I couldn't think of anything better. And this really gives me this idea that I want to start something like this in my own church. It really, really does. But, the man in the video that I was watching on YouTube, and I'll share the link with you, was saying that the goal of his starting this type of ministry in the parking lot of their Catholic church was that the body will pass, but what's inside will prosper and will go on to be with God in glory again. And wouldn't it be awesome to have just all of that, like Miss Clements does? Oh my gosh, that woman is so on fire for Christ. She was so inspiring to me, and I need to write her a thank you note. I truly do, because I've been sitting in this house for months with no inspiration whatsoever. And then, suddenly this blessing comes along in the shape of this presentation and a lesson from this class. Imagine that. Anyway, I think that health and wellness coaching, such as what this minister is doing — actually, he's not even a minister; he's just a citizen of or a portion of the community of the church. What he's doing is just getting in there. He's not really being a wellness coach or anything like that, but he's getting out there for the glory of God, and he's helping all of these people come in contact with Christ. Maybe they bring a friend along that doesn't know Christ, and then they get involved and they get saved. Yay. The information benefits, the information that I'm sharing benefits people who are going, well, I don't know about exercising for Christ, because what would he care? Well, he cares a lot about how we care for the bodies that he has given us to take care of. He wants us to take care of these images of himself. How did this scripture, how did this lesson, this presentation, this video, and how did all this affect me? It moved me. It absolutely moved me to get up off of this couch in my basement. This is my little dungeon. Get out here, and I said to my son, as I prepared dinner before I went, I said, what if you're the person to hold me accountable for every day? After some time of day, you make me walk. You make me walk. Let me get off these few pounds that I've gained. He goes, Mama, every day after school, I'll ride my bike and you can go. So we went somewhere a little while ago, and we did the distance thing, and we timed it. He had me walk 3 miles on my very first day. I couldn't go the whole way because where we live out here in the country, it's a lot of hills, and the way that he took me this afternoon, we were going uphill the entire way, and 3 miles uphill is a long walk, especially for an old lady like me. But anyway, it's absolutely wonderful to have someone to help you through it. My husband was going to go, but he had to get tax junk done. But, you know, the scripture to support all of this is just like Miss Clements shared. And I can't find anything better. Romans 12:1. It's not about us. It's all about Christ. If I meet somebody on the country road walking down and saying, "Lady, do you need some help?" Because it's very strange to see anybody walking on our roads, I'll just say, "No, I'm walking along, just trying to get fit again, if I can talk." And, okay. And, you know, should the conversation go further? Maybe I'll win some souls, invite some people to church, you know. Hopefully I don't get killed in the process. But anyway, I know that God is with me, and, you know, I just think it all works out for the glory of God, and I think it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. You guys take care. God bless you. It's been a great class.